guys, welcome to Bastian Time. I'm your host Bastian. Let's get on to some Nintendo news. First up, I don't think many of you have discovered this. I certainly have not heard of this, but apparently in Animal Crossing New Leaf, during very specific times of a day, I think it's also on specific days as well, if you're watching your TV screen in the game, there's some aliens trying to make some contact with you. I'm not going to give away all the details in case you want to try to find it on your own, but if you want those details so you can sort of discover this, there's a link for you down below. But wow, that's just a crazy addition to that game. So you might have been familiar with a Metroid fan-created series that was in production. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see it. Nintendo has said, hey, no deal, guys. I guess a lot of people out there don't understand why it is, well, one, why it is legally that Nintendo's allowed to say no to fan stuff, and number two, why they would want to. I feel like that's a Bastian Rant episode, but I'll try to summarize my thoughts really concisely here. Legally, Nintendo owns everything Metroid, so even if you drew a picture of Samus Aran, if you tried to sell that or something, Nintendo would say, if it became well enough known to Nintendo, they would have the legal rights to make you stop selling that. Even with something that's not being sold, like a series on YouTube, if they are monetizing it, then Nintendo has the right, definitely, to say no. Absolutely not. Even if they're not monetizing it, even if it's free, when it becomes so well known, Nintendo still has a right, no matter whether it's making a profit or not, to say, no way, Jose. But, why would they? That is a much better question for a Bastian Rant. I kind of feel like fan stuff doesn't, for the most part, as long as it's staying true to the spirits, it probably doesn't need to be squashed, even especially if it's just like a YouTube series. If it were something like a movie that was actually going to be in a theater, you know, definitely they probably would want to not let that happen, but I don't know. I don't really think they needed to stop on this. We have an interesting bit of trivia from Did You Know Gaming about Sonic, and the fact that the reason why Sonic can't swim is because, at the time, Sega's, the developers there, honestly believed that hedgehogs couldn't swim for some reason. Of course hedgehogs can swim, so it's just very amusing that their misunderstanding of hedgehogs created a game mechanic wherein Sonic dies if he gets in water. Now we know. You might remember in quite a few episodes back, months back, I was talking about the fact that while Nintendo is very supportive of Western developers for the Wii U and the 3DS, they had an unusual blockage on Japanese developers for the Wii U. Don't know why, they still haven't explained why that was, but that has now been removed. So now, Japanese developers can easily submit their Wii U games to Nintendo. I still don't understand why there was an unusual blockage for a while there, but now it's gone, so that's good. But anyways, that's it for this episode of Nintendo News. See you guys tomorrow for some Zelda news. Bye, guys!